Blessings for you. You know, we are constantly receiving blessings. We're constantly receiving messages and support from our angels, from our spirit team. And it's really, really easy to attract more love, more abundance when we're in an abundance mindset. So, for example, if we're feeling high on life, if we're feeling joyful, if we're feeling grateful, we're going to call in more experiences that enhance those emotions. But equally, if we're feeling down and out, defeated, exhausted, sad, etc., we can again bring in those type of emotions. So the other day I was feeling a little bit shit, to be honest. And in the same day, I literally walked into a wall and headbutted it. I kicked the corner of a wall as well, and I got a speeding fine, all in the same day. And it's interesting because I know that our energy can create our reality. And if we're all energy, why wouldn't we mix it up? Why wouldn't we turn on the music and move our bodies and, enhance our energy? But I also know that, again, today I've been a lot better in my energy. I've been very grateful. I woke up and did a beautiful morning meditation. I took the dog for a run. I spent time with the kids. I did a lot of cleaning in the house, and I'm also doing my YouTube video. So I've made time to do a little bit of everything, but being grateful and feeling it as I'm doing it. Knowing that, I'm really blessed to have that roof over my head. I'm really blessed to have those conversations with my children. I'm really blessed to have a YouTube channel and beautiful followers like yourself. And it changed everything. I didn't stub my toe today. I didn't walk into a wall. I didn't get a speeding fine. So it's really interesting what we put out there and what we receive. So these messages this week are all about blessings, and I'm in my studio with my door open so you can hear the cars go past because it's home time, I think. Yeah, about 5 o'clock. So people are coming home. And let's just tune in and see what blessing Spirit wants to bring you, what energy you're creating, what energy you're allowing, permitting in your life. Let's see what happens, but don't forget to listen to the end, because is this the last December? No, there's 2 more, isn't there? This one and one more, December readings, because I give a free reading away every month. So let's get into it. Make sure you stay to the end so I can tell you how to enter to win a reading for yourself this month, one-on-one with myself, in person or online. Let's get to it. Let's see what blessings you have in store. All right, blessing number 1. In your energy, I feel very, it's like you general reading, remember, but in this energy, I feel a little bit like that. Just, I thank God the year's over. Dragging your feet a little bit, but very receptive, very much in a energy of surrender. It's like you're saying, it's been tricky, but I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to try to control anything. I'm just going to surrender to what's going on around me, and I know that the blessings are coming in for you because you're absolutely receiving. You're open to letting your angels in. How beautiful. I'm going to pull some cards for you. I feel like I want to just talk softly, just go slowly. Put some gentle music on, maybe pour a glass of wine. maybe romanticize yourself, like, you know, really give yourself that nurture. Now, I know that my ear ached just then, so for some of you, this could mean that there's things around you don't want to listen to. Maybe there's an earache going on, maybe a bit of sinus going on. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. Be gentle to the sounds that you listen to. Be gentle to what you expose yourself, what conversations, what people, what you watch on television. Because after all, the media have a job to hype up information. It's not necessarily always accurate. So people around you might be saying things that aren't actually accurate as well. So, you know, what's that saying? Believe, what is it? Something like half of what you see or nothing that you're told. I don't even know the saying. I'm getting it so wrong right now. But just be mindful about the information that you're receiving at the moment, because angels are coming in to let you know that you're going to have the intuition, you're going to have their guidance to bless you with the knowledge to know what's true and what's not for you. All right, let's get some cards. We've got your Eternal Spirit card, Emotional Desert, and Mindfulness. Now, this reading is actually going to come out Christmas Eve, isn't it? In the Southern Hemisphere. Christmas Eve. And I know that you're getting so much angelic help right now, aren't you? And you're at the point where you're just like, bring it. So it's like, I just want to reiterate, it's like, don't believe too much outside of you, but definitely believe yourself, what's going on inside you. If you don't like what's happening inside you, change it. Change it. You're at a pivotal time at the moment internally. There's an internal healing going on where angels are just right round you, helping you calm your mind. Your first card being, your first card was the Eternal Spirit, wasn't it? Oh, now I've got all confused. I absolutely don't know what it came out first. But I'm going to say that, Eternal Spirit, because that's the one that's jumping at me. Okay. I'm getting back on track. Because this actually says your higher self. This actually says sacred intuition. This is all within you. Your spirit team is absolutely coming close with you right now for you to up-level your inner peace and your inner knowing. There's going to be things where people around you are questioning things and you're just like, no, that's not true. Or you're simply, no, that's true. Because your intuition is on point at the moment. What's happening, though, is that your first initial response is accurate, and then you double guess yourself. Yeah. You backtrack a bit. And this is what's been happening. But in this energy, it's almost like you're slowing down and you're taking responsibility for you. You're backing yourself. You're absolutely backing yourself. It's like recently you would just go, nah, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't have a decision and all that sort of thing. But Spirit's absolutely saying what's going on internally is accurate for you. Now, if you don't like it, change it. That's the big message here, because you've got the Emotional Desert card as well. And this is inactivity and isolation. I really feel like this is mental for you. This is absolutely mental. This is not it's not exactly what's going on around you. It's more internally. So, you know what, actually, I've never seen that bit there. There's like almost an island. That's what I'm actually seeing with the sun shining on there. So there's a lot going on around you. But this is you. You're the green, you're the health, you're the vibrancy, you're the abundance, and you're taking the beautiful solar rays in. So I know that, you know, your vitamin D levels are coming up, obviously, and we've got a lot of sun at the moment in the southern hemisphere, but I wouldn't be surprised. Don't feel as though because the sun, you don't need vitamin D supplements as well. Just check that. I'm not a doctor, but this is what Spirit's giving me. I feel like you might want to just check on those vitamin D levels, because vitamin D is very much linked to our mental health, you know, depression, anxiety, those type of things. And we need it for so many reasons. And I just feel like the sun might not just be enough for you at the moment. You might want to just give that a bit of a supplement boost, or some foods that will enhance that just for your moods, because mindfulness is your next card. And I know that your information you're getting is accurate for you, but I don't want it to be too loud or too negative. So this is a very much, your blessings are coming in, that your spirit team are helping you with your mental health at the moment, you know, to take you back on track when you spiral. And it's working. It's absolutely working for you. They're here. Meditation's very important. I'm having another love affair with Dr. Joe Dispenza. Like literally using the morning meditation on YouTube, the evening meditation with the subliminal messages as I sleep, and I'm doing his breath work during the day. So I'm doing 3 meditations at the moment for the last week, and it's literally helped me pull my head out of my ass, because I was walking into walls, stubbing my toes, getting speeding fines, because I let myself wear thin. And we are at the end of the year, and I feel as though that's where the start of this reading was. And with Spirit's help and support, they're clearing your mind and helping you trust your intuition, not your head. Your intuition and your head are 2 different things, and they're clearing the way so that you can get those downloads and you can get that communication from Spirit and feel as though you can trust it. You know, you don't have to doubt it. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful support you're getting at the moment, because you're receiving. You're at the point where you're like, just bring it. Bring me the love, angels. And here it is. And you get the time card. And it says, time spent worrying is time spent. So be very mindful where you're popping your time. And if you're spiraling on negative thoughts, know that Spirit's lifting you, just to be conscious of it. And it's simply just going, oh, that doesn't work for me anymore. Huh. And then continue on. Because Spirit's got your back, and those, my darlings, are your blessings for number 1. Don't forget to listen to the end so I can tell you how to win a free reading with me. Okay, blessings number 2. In your energy, I feel as though you're a little bit desperate in wanting help externally. You're wanting some guidance. You're wanting to be told what to do. You're not trusting yourself. And it's interesting because there's a little bit of a similarity between the vibe I get with reading 1 and 2. So I wouldn't be surprised if you were tossing up between the 2. But I know that with this one, it's like you're wanting to be told what's next. And the trust of the process of life currently has almost become at a standstill for you. So let's see what your blessings are, because Spirit's coming in to sweep you off your feet, my darlings. Absolutely help you out. All right, so we've got the family tree, ascended masters, and up from the depths. You have got some deep, deep, deep healing going on. You've got ancestors stepping in. It's like core issues that are being, you're facing up to things you've been hiding from. The blessings are that your angels are literally coming in to help you here, because it's like, you know, I've said this through the year that 2023 has all been about truth, uncovering truth, you know, governments being exposed, companies, you know, sharing what might be going on with them that was secretive, personal stories that we need to leave in the past and not bring into the future. And in your reading, in this energy, I feel as though there's been some ancestral ties, some family habits, behaviors in you that are learnt purely through the blood that goes through your veins, purely through the ones that have come before you. Now, some work that I've done in the past is taking people back to their birth, that sort of healing process. And when we're in the womb, we can absolutely take on emotions, experiences from those that came before us, not only our mother, our father, and the family that came before them, our ancestors. And I know that your family is like a deep core, and I don't want to say issue, it's not issue, it's a deep core, what's the word they want to give you? Give me a word, Spirit. Deep core transition. What's that mean? A deep core transition. That's what they're giving me. So there's stuff that have come from a cellular level that you're facing up to now. So it's like, a behavior or a emotion or an event. And some of you, being a general reading, may very well have a reoccurring dream, and you still don't understand why it happens, and it's like it's not even your memory. So there's some deep-seated transitional healing going on for you. And Spirit's here to say they're carrying you through. So be very mindful of the sporadic thoughts that you have, of the strange dreams that you might be experiencing, because it feels as though you're really cutting cords of those that came before you, because this isn't your stuff. It's stuff that you've literally absorbed energetically through the years. It's even stuff that's happened before, like in past lives, things that they're just not yours. So don't be surprised that through the next 2 to 3 months, things are going to come up for you that feel familiar, but you're not sure why. Because it's like you've taken on other stuff, but it's just not yours. It's just not yours. So you've definitely got your ancestors. You've got your ascended masters. You've got really the big guns coming in to help you through this release process. It's very much a release process. Now, you'll find also that planetarily, at the moment, it's a little bit up and down. It's unstable. Come the 1st of January, it really eases out, and it's a little bit quiet for a little bit. And in that energy, it's going to help you settle, okay? And the next card, we've got release difficulty. That's up from the depths. So allow yourself just to roll with the punches over the next couple of weeks. And when I say roll with the punches, don't try to prove yourself or fight back or anything like that. And especially coming into Christmas, for some of us, it's really, really hard time. Hard time because we might not have loved ones around us, or hard times because we do have loved ones and they, rub us up the wrong way. We don't like being in that. And it's interesting because I was talking to a police officer once, and they said it's actually a really busy time, Christmas Day, because family members come together and sometimes they butt heads. So there may be that type of behaviours and they get a little bit busy. And I'm not saying that's happening with you at all. What I'm saying is, in this type of energy, for some of us, we're uncomfortable being around those family connections, because I know that whatever's coming up for you, whatever you're releasing at the moment, is definitely not yours. It's something that's you're brought with you into this lifetime. And because it's the year of truth, we're coming into a time where if things haven't been exposed by now, they will be within the next week or two. That's where we're at. And when I say exposed, it could simply be you admitting to yourself that there's something within you that needs to change, or something you need to let go. But it's a real end of the road letting go of whatever's not serving you. This is a massive healing journey for you over the next couple of weeks. And Spirit's here to say they are absolutely with you through this. And I want to get a couple more cards for you because this one's a little bit deep. This one's, it's like you wouldn't be able to explain it very well. You feel it, you know it, but, you know, with words, it's really, really hard to get your point across. So don't even try. Don't even try. Okay, thank you. I just wanted 2 cards. And two cards. All right, so okay, we've got 6 of Earth, and this one actually says gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan and paying off debt. So you're really tying up loose ends, and it doesn't have to be actual money, but it's certainly ancestral ties. You know, there's I just feel loose ends are being tied. You're cleaning it up because I don't feel like it's going into the 2024. And the next one's the 8 of Fire. It says events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, and many things are happening at once. So basically hold on to your hat, because everything that's happened up until now is being released. The absolutely, you've got this energy around you, complete angelic support. Just go with the punches, ride the waves. Don't try to control too much, just observe. But every time you're doing this, you're releasing, because come the new year, you've got this clear slate and you're going to feel much more centered and prepared for what is to come next. And you're going to be doing that from more of a creation energy rather than a reaction energy. And that, my darling, is your messages for number 2. Now, don't forget to wait till the end so I can share with you how to win a one-on-one reading with myself, either in person or online. Okay, number 3, your energy here is grateful. You're absolutely feeling grateful. I feel like everybody's had a tricky time this year, to be honest. I feel like everybody's, breaking loose of old chains, and I certainly feel like that's something happening for you too. But you're at the point now where you've done a lot of hard work. You've worked on yourself. You're hearing yourself speak. You're mindful. When you don't like something in your voice, you correct it. You're taking a lot of ownership for the way you feel, behave, your words, and you're super mindful. But grateful is the word that I get for you. Grateful, because you are very much aware of how blessed you are already. And I wouldn't be surprised if you went, blessings, oh, I don't need to listen to that. And you go, oh, okay, I'll listen to it anyway. But it's just almost, this one's a confirmation that you're absolutely where you need to be. And you know that you're lucky. And see, I don't even like to say the word lucky, blessed, because you've worked really hard to get here. You appreciate your food, you appreciate your water, you appreciate your connections. And look, this is a general reading, but there's some of you out there that don't have much of that at all. But in the energy of being grateful, you know that moving forward, the blessings are coming in, that you're going to get more of this, more food, more money, more connections, more joy is definitely coming your way in 2024. All right, so uncontrolled feelings. Now, this is a card where you used to be. Whether or not you've done self-help courses or read self-help books or meditation or taking on people's constructive criticism through the year, because start of this year, you were definitely not who you are now. Like now you've really harnessed in your rage or reactive behaviors and that type of thing, because this is just a real accolade to you. Like Spirit's coming in to say, you just know that you're blessed. You absolutely know that you're blessed. You can take a moment to bring yourself back into the present moment. You've been doing present moment sort of work. You know how they say, when you are in the moment, nothing is wrong. Like, you're here and now, and you're really pulling yourself into that, because, you know, when we're always looking at the past, they say that can be linked to depression. When we're always looking at the future, you know, panicking about it's coming up, well, this could happen, it's anxiety. So you're quite balanced, and I really like the energy, because you've worked really hard to get here. Really hard. Your next card, my darling, is achievement, and it is because you really deserve this accolade. It's completion. It's a reward. I really want you to share, and this is not like to enter my competition, but actually, no, it probably is. This can be it, you know. I want you to write in the comments your biggest achievement for 2023, and I'm going to make that how you entered for my competition, I think. But I know that no matter how small it's been, the ripple effect has been huge. And it could simply be that you don't pick up the phone as soon as it rings if you're not in the mood to talk. Like, the little things you're doing. Like, I know one of my beautiful soul sisters said to me the other day that this year she made an effort, because she hates through winter getting up when it's freezing. So she made an effort to get up 15 minutes earlier in winter to have a cup of tea and get warm and really be in the moment. And it changed everything for her to get through winter. And I feel as though you've been doing those 1%ers, but the ripple effect has been huge. Absolutely huge. So blessings, Spirit are coming in to acknowledge that. Acknowledge that 100%. And then you got the angels of the 7 chakras, my darling. You are just really balanced. Your energy is really balanced. And if you still feel like you're a little bit out, you're pulling yourself back. You're pulling yourself back into the moments. Now, earlier I was saying that I'm doing the Joe Dispenza meditations, and I'll actually drop a link in the description of the meditations that I'm doing. But he talks about the blessings of the centers, and you bring in the beautiful quantum energy to bless your energetic centers. And when we bring in the blessings, we can create our futures. And that's exactly what you're doing, whether or not you know it or not. Because this is the power, truth, and connection. And you're doing this within yourself. And because you're doing it so mindfully, you will have people around you also doing it. Maybe not so mindfully, but definitely they're still doing it around you, but you're doing it mindfully. So I was also talking to someone recently about their partner and how they may not be on the same page when they're talking about topics, for instance, spirituality. And I suggested that you know, you can guide your partner. You don't have to force your information on or make them think the way we think. And it's more like we guide them rather than put information down their throat. So it feels as though you're mindfully changing, which guides those around you to change also in a positive way. So you're waiting 3 seconds before you speak so that you can just contain yourself so you don't blurt, or if you don't yell or something like that. And because you're doing that, people around you are actually mirroring you as well. And I can see that, and you're doing absolutely wonderful at it. Really good. I want you to really realize how good you're doing, because you may not realize how good you're doing. But you already got the achievement card, didn't you? So Spirit's here to say, well done. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Your blessings are just, they're coming thick and fast. They're coming thick and fast because you've got the momentum. You've already started the ball rolling. And, you know, when we do the visualization of things that we might not have yet, but we feel as though we already have them, and we experience the joy or the love or whatever the emotion is that we want to create, we already act as if we have it. And that's where the momentum speeds up and you get it like that. And that's what you've been doing, whether you know it or not. And you've got the patience card. So even if you haven't got everything you truly desire, you're acting as if you do. And it's like you put your order out, you're doing all the things, and it's coming. And you've got the patience card, and it's safe to wait. So if you're listening to this reading going, yeah, I'm doing it all, But when is it coming? When is it coming? When is it coming? You're grateful enough. You're loved enough. You are enough. And you watch when this switches on, boom, it's going to come left, right, and center. You've got a lot of love coming your way. You've already got it. You absolutely have already got it, but you've got a lot of love still coming your way. It's beautiful, huh? And I just want to get one more card for you. Happiness. Your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. You choose. Is that not a confirmation, my darling? You're already thinking the right ways. And when you're not, you're pulling yourself back out of it to come into the moment. Keep up the beautiful good work, my darling. You are fantastic right now. Your blessings are thick and fast. Your blessings are thick and fast. And that, my darling, is your reading for number 3. So for everybody else that would like to go into the draw to win a free reading, please write down your achievement for 2023. One of the, it could be just getting out of bed every day to your alarm without pressing the button again to get to work. It could be the fact that you used to drink 3 coffees a day and it's only 1. Or it could be something that, that's a little bit bigger than that or a little bit smaller. I don't care. I just want you to feel proud. What was an achievement for you for 2023? And then you'll go into the draw for a one-on-one reading with me for 2023. And that, my darling, thank you very much, is your readings. Thank you for tuning in. Please, please, please share, like, subscribe, all those YouTube things. And maybe just share this with one person that you think might enjoy weekly readings from their spirit team as well. Thanks, guys. Take care. Be kind to others, but especially be kind to yourself, because there's only one of you, and you, my darling, are magical. Mwah. Peace out.